Russia is celebrating its 77th victory day, even as the war in Ukraine has entered its third month. All eyes are going to be on what Russian President Volodymyr Putin has to say on his address as well. Speculation is rife about what he's going to say. Putin's address to the nation on Victory Day is expected to be the most watched event in the country. The Victory Day parade is one of most significant events in Russia. Held on 9th of May, it marks the end of World War II in Europe with the defeat and surrender of Nazi Germany on 8th May 1945. Moscow and many parts of Russia and Russian-captured territories, including Mariupol, are going to witness celebrations of Victory Day, or what is locally called the Patriotic War. President Vladimir Putin is expected to use this occasion as a means to promote patriotic unity and showcase the country's military might. Amongst the pro-war additions this year, a group of fighter jets is expected to fly over central Moscow in the shape of Z, a popular symbol of support for Russian troops in Ukraine. According to Russia's defense ministry, there's going to be 129 military vehicles and 10,000 personnel. In total, 11,000 people, 131 units of industrial and special equipment, 77 aircrafts and helicopters. They will be taking part in the parade.
Together with the entire civilized world, we honor everyone who defended the planet from Nazism during World War II. Millions of lost lives, crippled destinies, tortured souls, and millions of reasons to say to evil, never again. We knew the price our ancestors paid for this wisdom. We knew how important it is to preserve it and pass it on to posterity. But we had no idea that our generation would witness the desecration of the words, which, as it turned out, are not the truth for everyone. This year, we say, never again, differently. We hear, never again, differently. It sounds painful, cruel, without an exclamation, but with a question mark. You say, never again. Tell Ukraine about it. On Feb 24th, the world never was erased. Shot and bombed by hundreds of missiles at 4 a.m., which woke up the entire Ukraine.
May 9th, one of the most significant holidays here in Russia, and you see throngs of people from across Russia who've come down to Moscow. It's holiday season, but for more important for them is to witness the Victory Day parade, or what they call the Patriotic War, when Soviet Union won and defeated Nazi Germany. If you see the streets, all the streets over here are now lined up with not just the Russian flags, but the Soviet victory flag. This is the Tretskaya street, which is going to witness the parade. This is where the parade will begin from. It'll move. The movement of the columns will take place from here up to the Red Square, where the parade officially is going to take place in front of the huge delegation leadership, including President Putin. On the streets here, in the streets of Moscow, you can see people with newspapers of the time when Soviet Union declared victory over Germany and the victory of World War II in Europe. That happened on the 9th of May after Germany surrendered on the 8th of May. St. George's ribbon as also newspaper that is now being distributed. People over here collecting, reading the material, and President Putin is going to emphasize and reassert the idea of Soviet Union, the idea of being together. This comes at a time when war with Ukraine has gone on to its third month with no successful or major victory in sight. We do know that Mariupol certainly has been taken, but what will President Putin be saying is certainly something that not only Russia but the world will be watching. With journalist Satya Rautre in Moscow, Geeta Mohan for India Today.
The First Lady of the United States of America, Jill Biden, made a surprise visit to Ukraine after meeting the refugee camps in Bucharest in Romania. We're getting you updates of what really happened on that trip over there. She visited a school in Romania's Bucharest where she met refugee children and their mothers. She was accompanied by the wife of President of Romania, Carmen Lohannis. Jill Biden also traveled to Ukraine in a surprise visit, met Ukraine's First Lady, Volodymyr Zelenskyy, as Russia continued its onslaught on Ukraine. Jill Biden, after her visit, said she wanted to go to Ukraine on Mother's Day to send out a message that the war had to stop and the people of the U.S. were standing in solidarity with the Ukrainians. Canadian Prime Minister Trudeau also made a surprise visit to Irpin, which was damaged by Russian attacks. Justin Trudeau stood in solidarity with the Ukrainians.
I don't know. I only said that it's...
Now, Russian forces ended up attacking Odessa and also started firing on Mariupol because they wanted to celebrate their victory day on time after the complete capture of Mariupol. As far as Ukraine is concerned, they've evacuated people from Mariupol as well. We're getting you the details of what is going on in war-torn Ukraine. Take a look.
The Russia-Ukraine war has been going on for over 2.5 months now. Putin's army fired a cruise missile at the southern Ukrainian city of Odessa on Saturday and bombarded the besieged steel mill in Mariupol, hopeful to complete their conquest of the port city in time for Russian Victory Day celebrations on Monday.
May 9th is a very important day after the surrender of Germany on the 8th of May. But the Soviet Union played a very important role in the defeat of Germany. But the message loud and clear, that's the Soviet banner. And the message this time around is going to be reminding the world, reminding Ukraine that they were part of the Soviet Union. It's uncanny and eerie that as Russia and many parts of Europe will be celebrating or marking the occasion of the end of World War II in Europe, the defeat of Germany, Russia is on the brink of yet another war. Will it lead to World War III is the big question.
Ukraine fears its troops still holed up in the Azovstal plant face massacre after the evacuation of all women, children and the elderly. Ukraine's military flattened Russian positions on a Black Sea island that was captured in the war's first days has now become a symbol of resistance.
This is the last place in Mariupol where Ukrainian forces are still occupying. So it seems that in days to come there will be an offensive launched by the Russian side on the Azovstal steel plant to flush out Ukrainian soldiers who are there.
Ukrainian counter-offensive is advancing around the second largest city, Kharkiv, a key target of the Russian shelling. Will the fall of Mariupol, timed with the day of biggest celebrations of Russian war capabilities, mark a decisive phase of the Ukrainian war? With Geeta Mohan in Moscow and Abhishek Bhalla in Kyiv, Bureau Report, India Today.